action. Okay, hey, welcome to this week's art class, my marvelous students. Last week we learned about how to make a robot and we gave it some borders and outlines. This week we are going to learn how to make something even more interesting, okay? I want you to do some spaceships, okay? And I will show you the new tools that we're going to learn how to do today, okay? First thing that I want to do, I want to make my background black because I want to make it in space. So I'm going to set up that. I'm going to make a big box in the background. And I'm going to make it, I'm not going to go total black. I want a dark gray. But you can make it total black if you want, okay? And if you want to, you can click on this and you can center it on the page horizontally, and now it's good, okay? Next step for this, we want to make our spaceship. So we're going to make, you don't have to make it exactly like mine, of course, but when I think of spaceships, I think a lot of the time that they're kind of, sort of round. And I like kind of making a border on these, so I'm going to do that again. I'm going to go up to this line tool, border weight. This is like the three big lines, and I'm going to scroll down to 12 point. So there we go. I have that, and I can change the border color. I'm going to make it yellow. So that's the beginning of my spaceship. And I think that for a spaceship really to be right, though, it's got to be in space. So you can put your sun in the background. Ooh, I kind of like that. I think actually I'm going to put that shape on my spaceship. That's pretty cool. If you get that red line, that means that it's locked right in the center. So if it's one going that way, it's right in the middle. If it's going that way, it's right in the middle. So that's kind of a cool thing. And that you don't have to do anything, you don't have to push anything. That's just going to come as you're dragging it. So you got that, okay? And again with this, I'm going to probably make my, whoa, hey, that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll make the outline a different color. Yeah, I like that. So we're designing our spaceship, and I think that we're going to give our spaceship, we want a lot of details on this. So maybe we'll make a diagonal shape like that. That looks pretty good. You can set it there. Maybe we want more of those. So we can do duplicate. Duplicate. And maybe rotate it around. That looks pretty cool. And we can do that with this one too. So that's cool. I want you to try to use your rotate tool. You can design your spaceship however you like. But again, I want to make these have some real borders, okay? A lot of you last week didn't really do that so good. So I want you to experiment with these borders. Let's make a big 8-point border. And if you want to edit all the things at the same time, if you click it and hold shift, you can select them all, and then, maybe I want that going on. Kind of like that. Maybe, yeah, that one's cool. So there's that. And again, like we talked about last time too, if you want to move these down, if I want to put these behind my spaceship, I can go up to arrange and go to order. I can send them backwards. And then they're behind it. So that's kind of cool. And you know what? I actually kind of like that shape. So if I select all three of these, I'm holding down shift to do that. So I'm holding down the shift key. I'm clicking, I'm clicking, I'm clicking. And now I have three of them. I can duplicate these too as all three of them. So I could go to tools, nope, edit. duplicate. Nope. What in the world? Okay, let's try that again. If you make a mistake like that, okay? So if I do that, right? If I don't want that to be there, I can go up to edit and I can go to undo. What I can also do, if you push the control key down and you push the letter Z while holding it, that's going to undo the last thing that you did. But actually you can keep pushing it and it'll keep going backwards. So I'm going to put these behind it. But we'll use that a couple more times, okay? We're going to practice with the undo key this week. So if I push that, and this is kind of, hotkeys are good in general. So kind of like the similar thing. If you look at order, and you see over here where it says control plus down, or control plus up, you don't have to go to this menu every single time. You can just hold the control key down and push the up arrow or the down arrow, and it'll go down. And if you want to send it all the way to the back, if you push control and shift and then down, it'll put it all the way in the back. And if you push control, shift, and up, it'll bring it all the way to the front. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to select these 3, 2, 3, and I'm going to do control, shift, down. Oh, now they're behind my background too, right? So I want to bring them up 1 level. So now they're all there. And I'm going to copy them. So I want to do copy. And then I'm going to do paste. And that'll duplicate them as well. So I can make that same shape over here. Okay. And if I can rotate it all the way around, that's going to look pretty cool there. But then again, we want to put it back. So I'm pushing down control. And I'm pushing the down arrow. And now it's behind it. So I can move it around behind it. But I can put it out there too. Okay, so those are important things that we're learning this week. We're learning about our hotkeys. Hotkeys are a good way to know how to use Google Drawing. So with our spaceship, I'm going to keep going. I've decided I want to change these. So I'm going to hold my shift key down and I'm going to select all of them. And then I want them all to be, how about like a light purple? Yeah, I kind of like that. That's cool. So we got that. We got our little spaceship. It's got some like fins coming off the side of it. And you know what I want to do next with this is I want to give this spaceship maybe, what else? How about something like this? Like a little teardrop shape. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So I'm going to drag that. I can have that going straight up. And no, I kind of want it to be coming off the side. Whoa. If you hold the yellow, there's that little gold square. If you hold that, that's going to give you an alternate shape. So I can rotate it. And you know what I'm going to do? We're going to call this is going to be the flame of my spaceship. I kind of like that. That's a cool looking flame. So I'm going to make it, how about an orange? Yeah, like that. And I want to layer it down. So I'm going to go down, 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 down. I'm holding control and I'm pushing the down key. And now it's there. Okay, so that's kind of cool. And I'm going to make 2 more. So I'm going to go again, down, 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 down. There we go. And I'll put 1 more in. We can just draw that up. Down, 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 down. There it is. And then, you know, I kind of like that. That looks cool. But I'm going to make this one. Nope, that's the wrong one. So I'm going to push control. And I'm doing Z. And that's going to undo what I did. Because I actually wanted to select the thing behind it. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of nice. And you know what? I think I'm going to change these a little bit too. Because I want the front to look a little different. So I'm going to just put these, I'm going to pull these to the back. This is looking like a pretty cool spaceship now. You know, I think I'm going to put one more of these. So I'm holding down Control, and I'm pushing C. That'll do copy. See, Control C. And then I'm going to paste it, Control V, and that'll duplicate it. Control V. I'm going to put it down. There it is. And maybe I'll go down one more level. There we go. I want it to make it look like this is a lot of flames coming out the back. So that's pretty cool. And you can rotate them. So that's a cool looking spaceship. But I want to give it a little window. Maybe I want to give it a couple little windows. So I'm going to do kind of a thing like that. Maybe rotate it a little bit. And I'm going to do Control C, which is copy. I'm going to paste it, Control V. And yeah, I want them to be like this. Yeah, so there we go. And so that looks pretty cool. I'm going to change the color of these. So I'm holding down Shift. Oops. Okay, and I'm going to make them have a nice border. 12 points, too much. 4 points, good. And I want to turn them so that they're gray. Nope, how about a light blue? Yeah, that's cool. And then this one will make a gray. So that's cool. But now I'm going to put a planet in the background too. Okay, so I want to make a big planet. Oh, but that's in front, so I want to send it back. So I'm holding down Control. I'm pushing back until it's behind everything. And then I'm not going to give it, I want it to have a very small border. We're going to make it that red planet. That's too dark, too bright. How about more like that? Yeah, that looks too light now. There we go. That looks kind of like a planet. And then on top of it, I want to put maybe some clouds. Very small clouds. I'm going to do... I just did paste Control V a bunch of times. I'm kind of just putting those clouds in there. How about some more? Yep. And then I'm going to select some of them. And I want to change them to kind of a brown like that. That looks cool. And then I'm going to put some stars in the background too. So let's just use, whoops. So again, I made a mistake. I'm pushing Control and the letter Z to change that back to undo it. I want shapes. I wonder if there's a little star shape? I'm sure there is. I'm just going to use the sun though. I'm just going to put little suns. I'm going to change it white. I'm going to just throw them all over the background. I can just make a lot of them. Okay, so there we go. That's my spaceship. I hope you all have fun making your spaceship. You can title it Spaceship. And then I want you to put your name, by Dan. And then once you're done with that, I would like you to share it with me, okay? So go click on share, and then type in my address, which is DRISINGER, at Sage Young Academy, Dan Risinger. I'll put that address somewhere, and then you can hit send, and I will get this, okay? Some of you have been really good about that. I look forward to seeing these from you. Thanks so much, everyone, and I hope you have a great week.